The caste and that identity, all those things are still remain in the Indian politics and the society. It is not vanished or anything. But people claim that there is no caste now. Many can forget the caste. Particularly the dominant caste, they have a privilege to forget their own caste. But for the untouchables like me and all, I do want to actually forget my caste because I don't like a kind of a untouchable living life. But the problem is the society never allowed me to forget my caste. 82 I started. From 82 almost like a 1990s, 8 years, I used to go and blame or abuse my own people. Why are you doing this? The 90s I understood after knowing Ambedkar. We are a scavengers not because we are a poor. Because all poor of this country are not doing the scavenging. Why we are only doing, then I understood that Baba Sahib Ambedkar said very clearly, we are a scavengers because we born into particular caste. So if you born into particular caste, those caste what they have to do, that already is decided by the society. So the caste and the occupation, there is a link.
Yeah.
So we got into a kind of the slavery, a vicious circle by birth. There is a change. That does not mean that caste has vanished. That we have to understand. Because once you say that it is changed, then we will lose the focus on that. The country must accept that there is a problem. And in many incidents across the country which are happening also, many say that we don't want to clean. So when they said that we don't want to clean, people are saying it is a revolutionary. We are very simple, we are asking very natural justice. And there must be affirmative action steps now the government has to take in every institution.
You were a partner of Christian Aid for over 20 years, and your program was supported by Christian Aid for many years. So what would you like to say to the supporters?
First of all, I must thank the supporters of whoever contributed whatever for this movement. Because without their support, it is impossible to move even a single day in the life. And the Christian Aid, their support is a very unique because their ethos and values has helped us to build the movement in such a way, it never expect anything from the people. How the Christian Aid is not expecting anything from us, and there a kind of a unprecedented support. They are not supporting as for the Safai Karmachari Andolan. Many times they also spelled out and said very clearly, we are supporting to liberate the manual scavengers from the caste-based occupation. Our aim is to see that the last scavenger, when it is going to happen. So many times they come and ask me, when are you going to show us the end? So their aim is end. They are not expecting anything. That kind of a support you never get anywhere in the world. So sometimes my heart fills with so much of thankfulness. Without that support, it is impossible. And it is not even a one single year stopped or anything. It is not 20 years. It is more than 20 years. It is 24 or 25 years almost. We are completing the silver jubilee like almost. They have sent their own consultants to us to support us. And the time also they said very clearly, the Christian Aid, when we are sending somebody, don't think that we are sending somebody like a police to see all your things. We want to support, contribute even further, not just only financially like. So their contribution, it is not just like a monetary, it is a much more beyond. In every step of the Safai Karmachari Andolan, all these our work, I can very easily see everywhere there is a Christian Aid and their support and their continuous solidarity and support. Without that, I can't see much more